What is up?
Motocross and snowboarding is that these activities are high stakes. The consequence.
Good book. I can talk about it later maybe. This vlog is sponsored by Squarespace. An absolutely crazy thing about ADHD is this kind of never ceasing desire to be doing something that you're not currently doing simply because you have to be doing the thing that you are currently doing. So it makes you want to basically do any other thing than what it is right now. That has been a persistent thing that has happened to me. It is possible to gamify this component of our brains by what's called productive procrastination, where it's just like, because you have something else to do, you can do other things that you also need to do that you've been putting off, but now, for whatever reason, because you don't have to do them, you have to do this other thing, you're able to do them, and they feel good. They feel like, yeah, this is what I want to do because I'm not doing my other thing. But that only really works so far. Like, there's gonna come a time where you just have to do the thing that you don't want to do, and your brain's just gonna be running all over the place like, well, what about all these other things? I want to do everything else. I want to do all the other things. So right now I'm working on client work. I need to go get a hard drive that I forgot from home. But for the last 2 hours of editing, my brain has just been going crazy with like business ideas and Amazon videos that I want to shoot and courses that I want to make and like just organizing all of this stuff. And it's like, my guy, if we could just focus on let's just do this client work right now, and then, we'll get, I'm not really looking for a solution to this. Maybe I am. If you have ADHD, key point there, if you have ADHD and you have a fun tactic for overcoming this, I'm open to hear that in the comments. I'm not really looking for an answer to it. I did indeed write down all of the ideas that are coming to my brain, the method. I've probably espoused this method of like having a sheet so you can write it down, get the thoughts out of your head and work on them later. But sometimes it just doesn't work like that. Sometimes that doesn't shut off the thoughts. It's just absolutely crazy how negative of a headspace I have to sometimes get into in order to force myself to do the work that I need to do. And I know that there's no job, there's no thing that you can do where every single moment of work, every single day, every single whatever feels good. There's hard work, there's stuff you don't want to do in everybody's life. No matter how much money they have, no matter how much they absolutely love their job, there's going to be a component of it that they don't want to do that they're going to have to force themselves to do. But kind of like the coping mechanisms that I've used to force myself to do those things, I don't like how negative and kind of like stress-inducing, anxiety-inducing those headspaces are. Recently saw a great tweet meme thing. It's like one of those tweets that you see on Instagram that they also turned into a reel. And it was like, an ADHDer at night is like, I'm gonna solve world hunger tomorrow. I could do anything. I could create a new business. I could, like whatever, all these things, right? And then it's like ADHDer in the morning. It's like laundry too hard to fold, taking nap. And I just wish I didn't resonate with that so much, Quick word about the sponsor of the video, Squarespace. With the new Fluid engine from Squarespace, making the website of your dreams has never been easier. You start out with this professionally designed template. You don't need to know how to code, already made for you. And then you can tweak it using this brand new UI, drag and drop, very easy to use. Your website is gonna work on both desktop and mobile, which is absolutely crucial. You can schedule appointments through your site, offer private sessions, coaching calls, workshops, and then when you're ready to make some tweaks and improvements, the analytics suite inside Squarespace is second to none. If you want to try it out, go to squarespace.com/CodyWarner, and then when you're ready to buy, use the code CodyWarner to get 10% off your first purchase of a domain or website. Got the hard drive. Ironically, that's not the right word. Ironically, I did not bring the cord to check to make sure that it is the right hard drive, so that's funny. Yeah, the thing with any fixes to this is that it has to be exciting, You have to be excited about whatever your fix is. And so more often than not, I'm most excited about stuff that I come up with. I am an affiliate for Motion, the Motion app, which basically is like an AI calendar app where you can pretty much give it like random thoughts and then it will basically block out time for you to work on those random thoughts. But I just haven't really gotten excited enough about it to really figure out if it's like a great tool for me. But I mean, I see they constantly feed me ads about it and it seems like a great tool. So I 100% need to give that free trial like a go. You know what I'm saying? Like an actual go. Yeah, remind me to tell you about it's not the knowing, it's the doing. Remind me to tell you about that. I just think the biggest thing that people with ADHD want to do is complete projects, complete thoughts, complete ideas, you know? Put stuff out into the world. But depending on where the brain chemicals are, it can be extremely hard to do that. An idea that I've had off and on is like extreme body doubling. It's like you'd wear just a headphone, an AirPod, and someone would just be on the phone with you for like 4 hours a day, just body doubling with you, maybe like assisting, maybe like an executive assistant, just be like helping you work. It would just be like real interactional. They'd be able to tell you what to do as you were doing it and like take some of that executive function away from, you know, my responsibility. It'd be like their responsibility. And then obviously, because of who I am, turning that into a business and doing that for other people, other creators, entrepreneurs with ADHD. Like I've thought about that for like the last 4 years. Never did it yet. But I am excited about that. Like, I'd get excited about that. All right, moment of truth. Let's see if this is the right drive. That's it. It's the one. It's the right one. Let's go.